guess for how many years, ever since WrestleMania became night 1 and night 2, we've always booked, okay, night 1, Reigns is going to fight there. And we want repercussions from night 1 to carry over to night 2. We've got it. Here it is. We've got a match happening with the Bloodline, with Roman Reigns and The Rock. Just think about this. This is probably something that Vince actually wanted ever since The Rock came out to say Reigns at the Royal Rumble, and he couldn't get it right. Well, not under the circumstances that he was pushing for. We've got a guy that that left WWE, went off, started his own company, left the company, came back. And this is probably one of the biggest things. And in the whole thing, I'm leaving out Seth Rollins. Just think about this for a second. Seth freaking Rollins is probably the low man on this whole ladder. The world heavyweight champion. How did we get here? How did we get here? This is unbelievable. We have a match that's going to have repercussions over WrestleMania weekend. I must be honest, and I've mentioned this to you, I didn't think we were going to keep this build going long enough. I thought at some point it was going to have a lull, but every week we have a different promo. Now we've got Drew McIntyre in the whole thing. We've got Seth Rollins in the whole thing. We've got everybody, everything all ties in. And that being said, I'm not saying that it's going, I need it to happen. And as wrestling fans, we all need it to happen. We need the Bloodline to win. We are assuming Cody is going to win. We are assuming the story gets finished.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Last year, we all assumed, not even assumed, we knew it last year. Cody was going to finish his story. We were all high off night 1. We were losing our minds because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn won the tag belts. We all lost our minds. We couldn't shut up about it on the group. The whole of Sunday. Cody Rhodes is going to win. What were we like on Monday morning? Just follow me here.
After the main event.
Like literally the air was gone. So what I'm saying to you is we need that disappointment to happen on night 1. We need the Bloodline to win. Yes. So when Cody inevitably wins at night 2, it's going to mean we're going to get all that energy back that we left on Monday morning last year. We're going to get it back. I need the Bloodline to implode. As it stands at the moment, I need them to implode. I need The Rock to cost Roman Reigns that belt. We all remember this. I know you've pointed it out to me a few times that when The Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns, he didn't do this, he did that. I know we all want it to mean something, and with Triple H there now, very highly likely, it does mean something. Yes, and we know there's a bunch of other Samoan wrestlers that have been called up as well. They're sort of making their way to the WWE as we speak, or will be in the WWE maybe in a little while. Maybe we get a proper Bloodline civil war. We get what the NWO versus the Wolfpack revisited.
Hollywood versus Wolfpack.
And literally at this point, Hollywood Bloodline versus the Bloodline. Come on.
Hollywood Bloodline versus the Samoan Bloodline.
There we go. And if I can go on record as saying, you know I'm a Rock fan. For me to have done this, I am a massive fan of The Rock. Right? Yes, he's made some weird moves. Some of his movies haven't really hit, but I am a fan of The Rock. And I need him to stay as Hollywood Rock. Smiling, friendly Rock, great. Troll him out, let him come burn open his sign and everything else. We're all fine with that. But I need The Rock to come out with the hot mic every week and let everybody have it. I'm there for it. That being said, so night one, I need the Bloodline to win. 2, I need Cody Rhodes to win.
Here's my fantasy booking, and it's not tinfoil booking, because I'm about to tell you exactly how it's going to go down. And in the words of Paul Heyman, who is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, this is not a prediction, it is a spoiler, right? Sami Zayn is not going to win any Royal Rumble this year. I think I take the shot. I saw an open field, I took it. But here's what's going to happen. So yes, I'm with you. I'm on board with it. Bloodline will win on night 1 because we need Bloodline rules on night 2 for Cody.
Yes.
Because remember, a lot of the people said last year the reason why Cody didn't win is because he didn't overcome adversity. So this will give Cody adversity to overcome with the whole Bloodline at ringside, with everything going down. And the best part about it is on night 2, that's going to be the main event, right? Reigns versus Rhodes is going to be the main event. I am assuming that Rollins and McIntyre will be somewhere in the card, maybe even the opener, right? But we're going to get back to that. This takes Rollins out of the equation.
Do you think Rollins and McIntyre happen night 1, night 2?
It's already listed for night 2. It will be happening night 2. It's already confirmed. So it's going to happen early in the night. This takes Rollins out of the equation for the night. There's no one to help Rhodes. Rhodes is going to be out there all by himself. Except we'll have at ringside the Rhodes family. You got Mama Rhodes, you got Brandy Rhodes, you got little kid Rhodes. Maybe they have -1 sitting there. I don't know. But yeah, they're going to have that at ringside, right? The Bloodline's going to get involved. Brandy's going to get involved. Trust me, Mama Rhodes is going to get a slap in on someone on night 2. I am predicting that. From ringside, she's going to be over the barricade. They're going to be mouthing off, slap. Another slap heard around the world. Then, amongst all the chaos and that's happening, when it comes right down to the wire, Rock's going to be in the ring with Reigns. Reigns will be setting up the finisher, Rock bottom, in the middle of the ring. Rhodes goes for the cover. Rock just watches from the side, holds off the rest of the Bloodline. Rhodes gets his moment that we were supposed to get last year, and this sets up Rock versus Reigns for next year. That's how I think this whole thing is going to happen. It is clear as day, and if they do not finish the story this year, do you realize what a colossal catastrophe that would be? It has to be. There's no way what you're saying, and I've seen the meme online that you're referring to, with the guy sleeping and wondering if Cody Rhodes is going to lose again this year. It can't be. It can never be. Cody has to have his moment this year. There's no way they do it any other way. We were so sure last year, but I get the whole adversity thing. He's overcome Lesnar. He's overcome the Judgment Day. He's overcome, there was some other opponent in there, I can't remember. But yeah, he's overcome all of it. And now he's still going to overcome more adversity in the Bloodline and get his moment in Mania. That's how I think this whole thing is going to play out. There's no other way for it to go.
Okay, so follow me on this one, right? Shayna Baszler is working on another company's card, GCW, coming up, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that that door that's often referenced could be opened just a little bit, because Matt Hardy was on Matt Hardy was at Raw this past week. He was in a skybox, and they've
Bailey was in
sort
AEW
of
fight.
been acknowledging wrestlers and other wrestling companies. I mean, according TNA has been acknowledged, and we've seen Mickey James on TV. Do you think there's a slight possibility? I know Kevin Nash was kept away from an AEW event for Sting's last match, so maybe probably not going to happen. But do you think there's a tiny chance that we see Dustin coming in to help his brother? He's been cutting promos over on Twitter as well on The Rock.
I think I'm not sure. Is Dustin signed to AEW or is he sort of
Yeah,
like?
he is. He is. I think his deal. I've just googled it now. Actually, while you were talking, his deal ends in September.
Because AEW and WWE is like how WWE and TNA and WCW were back in the day. Right now,
Yeah, I know.
don't
I know. It's probably tinfoil booking.
it's a
But
long shot.
I would like to see the Rhodes boys with their hands on those titles.
The
Wrestling
only
has
way, the
just
only way
remember.
that works if AEW takes someone from WWE for a night special, because it
Okay.
has to be a fair trade. I mean, we just saw Bailey and Tamina. Or was it Bailey and someone else in the skybox for Mercedes's debut on AEW? So,
Um, Naomi was there as well.
oh yeah, she was also there. But what I'm trying to say is, it has to be a fair trade. So if they give them Rhodes Dustin for the night, I mean, what would AEW want from
And
WWE?
you imagine the insanity that would happen, the way that crowd would lose their minds if you had, and I'm not talking about Goldust. I'm
You
not
can't,
talking about. I'm not
can't.
talking about gold. I'm talking about the natural Dustin
Yeah.
Rhodes coming out there.
It can't be Goldust. There's
Can't be
that's
gold.
stupidest thing if he comes out as Goldust. I will boo
Correct
that.
me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know we've had wrestling matches being referred to as the greatest match ever. You know the match I'm talking about.
That
The biggest.
catastrophe.
This could actually be the biggest wrestling match ever.
Yeah. And just mention something. Cody Rhodes' song says wrestling has more than one royal family. This is two wrestling royal families going at it, literally right in front of our eyes. Oh my God, it's all coming together.
It's right there. It's right. It's right there.
Holy smokes. There is so many ways this could go.
It
Damn.
is, every piece is right there. It just needs to be pulled together. And who better than Trips to bring everything together? Who better?
Trips is the only one who could make this possible. Not under.
From uh, unless he does something catastrophic, I'm pretty sure that from now until whenever he's going to be Booker of the Year. You can every PWC awards going forward, just end it. Just give it to him.
I want to make a note of that. That's a good idea for a new award. Booker or Promoter of the Year. Last year, do you know Pro Wrestling Illustrated named Tony Khan, of all people, as their Book of the Year? Can you believe it?
Jay for the win. Downfall of Roman. Completely stripped of everything that has made him the tribal chief. And when I say everything, I'm talking about down to his music. He loses everything.
Thomas Corbin.
Like beyond. Like beyond. I'm talking down to name. I'm talking with down to Joseph.
Nah.
Think
Roman
about
Reigns
it.
is a brand
The person
trademark.
that cost you the title. The person who owns it. Who owns the trademark of your name? The person that cost you the title. Nope. Endeavor. It's not owned by WWE. Who's the head of Endeavor?
Ari Emanuel.
And next to him,
Vince
the person
McMahon.
the person that's in the main event with you. The person that cost you your title. That's now the head of your bloodline. Just think about it for a second. It's there. It's right there. Take everything away from The Rock. Everything, sorry, not The Rock. Everything away from Roman Reigns. Everything that makes you Roman Reigns. You come out to no music. You come out to no black attack wear, no boots. No, you come out with a plain ass white t-shirt.
For a moment, I thought you were going to go Cena coming out at the Oscars kind of thing. Jeez, no boots, nothing.
No, not that. No, not that level. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Man loses everything. Like tribal chief, be gone.
Okay, and then where does it go from there?
Civil War Part 2. Because then you have a 3-on-3. You have 3 people on one side. You have 2 people on the other side. And then it's literally a matter of bringing
Tama Tonga.
There you go.
I'm going with Jay for the win. Yeet for the win over no Yeet. But I am seeing shenanigans from Solo. And if it is possible, Tama Tonga gets involved.
Absolutely perfect.